Hey, what's going on, guys? Alex here with Anglers, and this is your weekly fish report. A couple announcements for this weekend. We have a great sale on Bud Light and Budweiser 18-pack for $13.99. Like what? You can't beat that. So make sure you come in here, get your beer before you go fishing. Remember, drink a few, not the whole 18-pack. But let's get to it. Fishing report. What's going on? What's hot? What's out there? Rock fishing. Everything is way up north. If you want to get some keeper-sized fish, you want to get some good-sized fish, you're gonna have to make a little bit of a run up north. That's been the story for the past 2 weeks now. It's still the same thing right now. Hodges Bar. 25 to 10 foot of water, all the humps there from pretty much Love Point to Hodges Park to the south side of Pulse Island on the humps there. That's been the talk of the town. Everybody's up there. Yeah, we'll be mindful of other people fishing up there because it is getting crowded, but the fish are pretty much pushed up there for some reason. Who knows why? Bait, whatever's happening, they're up there. A lot of reports of good sized fish in the mid 20s, couple 30s, all the way up there. And I mean, you're catching them all kinds of ways. You can chum in the ledges, anchor up, chum, live line. You can also go out there and troll, but be mindful, it's a tight channel up there. So if you're doing that, keep in mind for other people that are chumming or jigging and doing whatnot. Jigging wise, also that, or you can get into the shallow flats there and try your luck in the morning, evenings. I'm throwing some paddle tails like our hot new color here, the chartreuse diesel minnows 5-inch on like half ounce or maybe 5/8 ounce jig head. That will work awesome. And if you get there early in the morning, topwater bite's been good. 7-foot knoll, the rocks at Love Point, Hodges Bar, or even around Pulse Island. Throwing some topwater has been great. This new Savage Gear lure here, it's a hybrid lure. It's pretty much a pencil popper, and then you can also take off this little wings here, like and clip them like so, and now you have a whopper plopper plopping bait mixed in there. So you can do that, and it's a great lure. I mean, it just looks awesome for the fish up there. I'm pretty sure that's going to catch a lot of fish. But besides that, people fishing the flats, Susquehanna Flats. I'm talking about way up north, fishing pretty much the flats area, but between the bridges. Live line and wide perch for rockfish been great. If you have a smaller boat or one of those jet power boats, get up past your creek into those rapids, and there's been great rock fishing there with fish up to 28, 30 inches in there. And if you're in a dam, on the Quantamingo Dam, throwing plugs early in the morning, some of those feather jigs and whatnot, that's been great for catfish and rockfish right underneath the dam, especially when there's some current going on. So check the power schedules that will tell you when they're actually draining water and it's creating current. So check that out if you want to make a trip up there. Great, awesome area to try something different. You're gonna need some surf routes up there, but there's a lot of flathead cats, blue cats, and rockfish up there, and even snakeheads now. So you want a multi-species bag, get up there and try that out. Now, anything around here, white perch, main Bay Area, rock piles and Bay Bridge. Same thing like last week, nothing has really changed. It's getting better in the creeks, but it's still picking up. So, super rooster tails, way to go. Perch pounder, rooster tails, any kind of spinner. A little bit heavier, 1/4 ounce or heavier to get down deep in those deeper waters between 10 and 15 foot of water, or even 8 foot of water, 5 foot of water. Find points, you will find a perch. If you're trolling out there and you want to troll something with a spinning rod, a medium heavy spinning rod, of course you can troll umbrellas with any of that, but we have some plugs like this on there, some deep divers from Joe Surrey, a couple different colors. Try those out. You can put that on a medium heavy rod. They dive down to about 15 to 20 foot of water, so that's a great lure to just kind of troll around. If you're fishing with spinning gear and you have a little bit heavier spinning gear, you can use that. Great lure for rockfish. Some other lures that I'm using out there for my shallow water fishing, for example, Eastern Bay, all around those islands, shallow water, 10 foot or less of water, jerk baits. You gotta use those. Fish around all the islands in there, you will find fish. All right, so make sure you get out there on a tide change. Now with saying, talking about this again, the hill, the classic spot. There's fish suspended in there. Not a lot, but there's fish in there. So live lining there, anchoring up, or just drifting through there. There's a small fleet, always worth a shot. There is rockfish in there. There's mixed sizes, but try that out on like the evening, morning tide. You will find some fish in there. Hopper Island, early morning, Evening, same thing for Thomas Point. Decent sized fish, nothing crazy. Cobia fishing down south, if you're willing to make a run, Point Lookout, anything around James Island. Point Lookout right now in the mouth of the Potomac has been pretty hot for cobia. If you have a tower, if not, just chunk or chunk. You will get a lot of bluefish, rock, and some cobia hopefully mixed in there. If you're side casting, just go through the mouth of the Potomac down to the middle ground, so you will find some cobia. They're moving up. Also with some redfish, and getting more water, bluefish, and some Spanish mackerel kind of showing up now. So that will pick up here in the next few weeks. Spot, perch, and all that are heavy in here now, especially down south. Fish around the islands. Speckled trout fishing is so awesome, and this is a new lure I like to use. Well, not new to us, but a Savage Gear fluke mud minnow on weight. That's been great for the trout, especially fishing 3-4 foot of water. Used like a regular fluke, pretty much jerk bait. That will work, especially around the grass. Great lure for that. Ocean City fishing has been kind of on and off. Surf fishing, sharks, lots of sharks, rays. If you're into that, get out there. Night fishing is awesome. Inlet's been kind of on and off. You'd really gonna want to be on the inlet around the Route 50 bridge, either from the bridge or from a boat, and fishing at night primarily for them keeper-sized rockfish, some bigger bluefish. But that's pretty much what we got. You know, that's going on this week. That's what we got this week for you guys. Remember, send us all your pictures, reports. Give us a like, follow. And you guys get out there and catch some fish, and happy 4th of July, guys. Make sure you're safe out there. Follow all of your guidelines, regulations, and catch some fish. You guys have a good one.